Hello, this is Smarter Prepping with Uncle Mark, and I'm Uncle Mark. And I'm making this video to show you, as I often do, my latest efforts at feeding myself tasty food. Uncle Mark wants to eat tasty food. All right. I received, in the last 2, 3 years, I've received crazy amounts of free salmon from my neighbors, whatever. Anyway, so I got in the habit of making this up. I ran out of the free salmon from the neighbors, so I went and bought mackerel. And then, so let me start with go left to right. To the left is a jar of pickles. It says kosher whole dill pickles. Dill pickles. I got that whole jar of pickles into that Ninja blender pitcher. See the Ninja blender pitcher? Okay. I had to take the pickles out one by one and cut them up with a knife on a cutting board. Anyway, I threw them in there. Okay. Pickles and pickle juice in the Ninja blender. Then in a mixing bowl, it was the next size bigger, but anyway, in the mixing bowl, I put some of that spoon-sized shredded wheat, cheap, generic spoon-sized shredded wheat. I got lots and lots of that for free a while back. Okay. So I put a bunch of that generic spoon-sized shredded wheat in the bottom of my big mixing bowl, and then I put some of the pickles, about 1/3, between 1/4, 1/3 of what was in that whole jar of pickles and pickle juice. So, spoon-sized shredded wheat, pickles, and I put in 2 cans of mackerel, put in a bunch of mayonnaise, almost half that jar of mayonnaise, some mustard to the mustard behind there, and off to the right is the Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Anyway, put lots of all that in there, lots and lots, and I stirred it up with actually used a potato smasher, whatever. Got that all smashed, and it makes pretty good. And off to the right is the result, see? There's my Pioneer Woman 1 quart Pioneer Woman glass dish for putting stuff away in the fridge. See? And so that is how I do it. See? And it's very tasty. It makes quite a tasty meal. Similar to how people would make a chicken salad or a tuna salad or a salmon salad, but it's mackerel salad, okay? Very tasty. Okay. And I keep trying to decide how to do my closing. The way I've been doing it lately off and on is my sweet wife Tanya is no longer with us, but back in the day she liked to say, "Later, Tater."